Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I speak today on behalf of my fellow Tasmanian federal members in this place and on behalf of our communities when I say thank you to the nation. Whilst the fires emergency might be extinguished a little in Tasmania, certainly the fires are not out. Tasmania continues to be burning, as we have heard from both the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition. But Tasmanian communities have been strong, and sadly we've been through it before. The 1967 bushfires in Tasmania are well remembered, and sadly the recent bushfires have re-traumatised some of the communities in Tasmania over recent weeks. This fire was unusual, Speaker. It was unusual in that it went on for about 2.5 to 3 weeks in terms of the emergency. One of the hardest things I had to do during those few weeks was go to the evacuation centre and sit and talk to the local residents. And one gentleman who told me he wasn't so worried about himself, he was worried about his wife, who suffered from some anxiety. And the constant packing up and being on edge, and every day waking up, listening to the emergency warnings, hearing about where the fire was or wasn't and the change of direction from the wind, had put his wife and he on edge. And it was the unknown, day in, day out, waking up or actually seeing light, because of course they rarely slept, and not knowing what the evening before had brung and what the coming days would bring. It was you could go home, you may be able to go home, it's that you can go and retrieve just a few more of your things if you have time, or we'll close the road only one way, the backwards and forwards that was really taking its toll on these individuals and their families. But I want to put on record on behalf of Tasmanians the wonderful support that we have received from all across the country, from the fire brigades from other states and overseas, from the support and help that has come in from all over Australia. We say thank you to Australia for the support we have received. I want to place on record my thanks to the local mayor in my Huon Valley. She has been extraordinary. She was a new mayor only elected in October, and she was there every day for 2.5 weeks at the evacuation centre, even though she'd actually been evacuated from her own home. She was worried about her own community. She was there making sure that people got their meals, that they got fed, that medications were available, that mental health support was available, that the practical things that people need when they've been evacuated from their homes with no notice or little notice need from day to day. It has been an extraordinary effort by the 3 tiers of government, but particularly by local government, bearing a lot of the burden in Tasmania. And to the volunteer fire brigade particularly, I want to say a huge thank you. One of the firemen in my electorate, there's a story running about how he missed his son's first Christmas, his son's first birthday and his wedding anniversary, because as a volunteer firefighter he had been fighting fires every day since Christmas Day right through to the early February. It has been an extraordinary time in Tasmania. These fires are quite unusual. As I've said, they're now under control. Mostly, but they continue to burn. They also, of course, continue to impact the World Heritage Area and the tourism and the small businesses in Tasmania. Tasmanian businesses would want me to say they're still open for business. Most of the roads in Tasmania are still open. Most of our national parks are still open, and people should come and visit Tasmania still, because we need you more than ever at this difficult time as we recover. We are a resilient community. As I've said, we have been through this before and we'll get through it again. Thank you.